Good morning, Fort McMurray, with Buffalo and the rest of the world. You tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I'm your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start today's episode off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit with the intro.
Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Norel Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
And we are back. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Norel Toyota. We really do appreciate your ongoing support. As everybody at home knows, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than myself. So can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
Of course. So my name is Amanda. I am here with a piano practicum. So I'm kind of learning the ropes around here. I just recently moved to Fort McMurray, so it's definitely all a new change for me.
Okay, so let's chat about this. So you just moved to Fort McMurray and you're going to Keanu. So did you move to Fort McMurray to go to Keanu?
Yes.
Interesting. How did Keanu hit your radar as a place to go for post-secondary education?
So it did definitely help that my brother lives out here as well.
Okay.
So that was a large portion to like why I moved out here. But I was looking at going to school for quite some time, and it was just more affordable and better for me personally and positionally. So that's why I moved out here.
And it's already transitioned into like a great work term for you.
Absolutely, I am really enjoying it. It's been the first week of practicum, so I'm definitely learning a lot. Still need to learn a lot more, but it's definitely interesting, yeah.
Well, that's a big component about going to school, right? You go to post-secondary to hopefully get a job when you're done, you know? And a lot of post-secondaries across North America right now, like you're not guaranteed those options.
Exactly, yeah, and especially like in a northern and isolated like community, they definitely have a higher need for social workers. So it's definitely has more job potential, potential.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity here. You're seeing it as you're doing your practicum here.
Absolutely, and it's definitely needed for sure.
Cool. So how many practicums do you have to do in total?
2. Because it's that's for the first year, and then I believe there's more in the second year. But I'm looking just at 1 year at a time.
Yeah, certificate, then diploma.
Yeah,
like, do it like chunk sizes. I love that thought process that you're going through. That's an important one too, because so many people like just go to university for those 3. Peace, bro. You go to university and like, oh, I can't make it through the 4th, and you did 3. Yeah. And then you're left with nothing. At least if you have a certificate, diploma, you can say, yo.
Exactly.
Something.
Yeah, and Keanu's really good that way because they also like have a like bridging kind of program with like universities and stuff that are not here. For example, like the University of Calgary, they like have a connection with, so they definitely make do with what they have, being isolated in northern. So it's definitely beneficial.
Yeah. So where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from New Brunswick.
Part of New Brunswick.
Fredericton.
Okay, Fredericton, New Brunswick, college city, college university, a little way from Moncton, more phone call central there.
Yep.
Okay, I can see that. So that's why you got a little bit of like more artsy vibe going on. So tell me about growing up in Fredericton.
It was honestly a very small town. You know, everyone knows everyone. Most of my upbringing was just kind of going to school, like regular, sports, that type of stuff. But after school, I went and got an education in early childhood. So I do already have a background behind me.
Okay.
And then since then, I've been doing like continuous learning, growing in different courses here and there.
Cool.
But my true passion lies with helping others, and I feel like I can do the most efficient work with going into social work. So that's why I'm kind of going that avenue.
Cool.
So yeah.
So with Fort McMurray, how's the community growing on you since you've been here?
It's definitely a change. I will say that one thing that very much shocked me, because I wasn't expecting it or prepared for it, is how intertwined and connected and supportive the community is. Every facility, nonprofit, institutions, they all help each other, including the people. If somebody needs something, next thing you know, there's at least 12 people lined up willing to help. So it's quite a supportive community, and that just is very heartwarming and really good to know that even though you're so isolated, you have all those supports still.
Yeah. I'm glad that you're seeing that. It's a really great observation for somebody brand new here.
Yeah.
So, are you on a 1-year plan? Or are you on a 2-year plan? What's your plan about being a resident of Fort McMurray?
So honestly, I don't have much of a plan. I'm taking it
Lifetime.
again.
That's what I just heard. She's never, she's never moving. Okay, great.
Welcome to the community.
Yeah.
You never know, situations change, things happen, but for the most part I do see like the need for Northern Alberta, not specifically just Fort McMurray, but in general, the need for social workers are so high that I think that that's definitely an area of growth, an area of opportunity for me.
Yeah.
But again, I'm kind of focusing year by year and trying to get as much as I can learn, and my practicum placement again has only been a week here, but the learning I've already kind of sponged up has been exponential.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to the practical component of your field of study, I get it. I get what being in here means. I get what going and working at like the soup kitchen or the Center Hope means. Like I can physically see that. But when you're in school and you're like learning about it, like what are you reading? Like what is the field of study that is like the scholastical component of what you're learning about?
So it's very much like trying to prepare you for your environment. So a lot of the learning that we're doing is focusing on the difference between urban and rural areas, the difference between how we may have like a lack of resources here compared to a bigger city like Calgary, and the different struggles that you may face with stuff like that. They're teaching us, professional boundaries, ethical like decision making, stuff like that. There's a lot to cover in like such a short time, like just talking now. So there's basically it's preparing you for whatever you can experience while in the field, and they do a very, very well job. I'm very satisfied, happy with Keanu. They have already exceeded my expectations, and the professors are lovely.
That's cool. I love hearing that. I went to Keanu and I actually teach at Keanu. So
cool.
Yeah, it's the part time. I like teaching. It's cool. But yeah, the facility, the teachers, the smaller class sizes, it's neat, right?
Yeah.
But it's good to hear from a student who's actually within it to be like, oh no, this is what I went to school for.
Yeah, it's very nice because it's very interactive compared to if I was to put myself in let's say the University of Calgary. You're looking at, my assumption would be 200 plus students in this massive auditorium or lecture room, and your professor won't even know exactly who you are, what your strengths are, weaknesses are, whereas here they know you you know the back of your hand.
Yeah. I think it's more like what I would think college was when I'd see it on TV when I was growing up, in regards to it's a place where you could talk, where I get sometimes you're in a lecture hall and there's lots, but that's not your day-to-day all of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know when I went to Edmonton and I would sneak in the U of A, my wife went to U of A, I went to Grand McEwen, and I'd just be kicking around while I was waiting for it, and I'd go into a lecture hall and I'd be like, what the hell? It's just so many people.
Yeah. And they didn't notice you probably coming in and then going out, whereas here they would.
It was my favorite thing to do, because I went to night classes, and so that's an odd thing for somebody who went to 19 to do, but night classes are sick. You only got to go to school 6 days a week for 3 hours, get all your course done. Then you got the whole day to just study. But I go to U of A and I just dip into classes, and I just sit in lecture halls for weeks sometimes, and nobody would say a word to me.
Yeah.
Because you get lost in it, but you still learn, and I don't have to pay any tuition to them.
Yeah.
Just bounce out. But yeah, the Keanu College experience, and I did go there for my first year of post-secondary. It was great.
Yeah. They
really
definitely do a very good job.
Yeah. Anyways, on that note, I'm going to cut you loose. So before I let you go, though, everybody gets a shameless shout-out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
The only thing that I really want to just make aware is that we need to support the small institutions and facilities in Fort McMurray, and places like here definitely could use additional funding to be able to assist further people and to help more people in the community. And because we are such a community base here in Fort McMurray, it's really nice to see that, and it would be really nice to see small communities like this grow even larger.
No doubt.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's everything. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, thank you for sitting down. Fort McMurray with Buffalo, the rest of the world. That's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for tuning in. I want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Norel Toyota, as well as Carrie from Patchouli Rose and the beautiful people at Coldwell Banker. Hope everybody at home is having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.
Hi everyone, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose here at Thickwood Barbershop. If you're wondering what to get your loved one this season for Valentine's Day, I make an all-natural anti-aging skin serum called Good Skin. It's good for men and women, and it's available for purchase here at the barbershop, downtown at the corridor shops and events, and on my website. Thank you for your support.